What's up, everybody? We're here at UFC headquarters, and we're here in my gym that is actually connected to my office. So this June will be 2 years that I started this health journey that I'm on right now. There were a lot of different problems with me that were going on that I've been talking to doctors for 10 years. None of them could fix any of my problems. I had sleep apnea. I had problems with my legs. I had problems I didn't realize I had that doctors didn't even tell me. So a friend of mine, Kerry Kasem, came to me and said, you have to meet this guy, Gary Breckas. He's incredible. He's a human biologist. He'll change your life. And I didn't believe in any of this stuff. We finally ended up connecting, and he did my blood work. Through that, he blew me away. He said, give me 12 weeks, and I'll change your whole life. It didn't take 12 weeks. A few weeks into it, I started to feel better, started to have more energy, started sleeping better. The list goes on and on. So people always ask me, all right, you say all this stuff, but what is it that you do? So today, I'm gonna walk you through my facility here that I have in my office and show you what I do every single morning. And Gary Brecka will add the science to it. So come with me, I'm gonna show you everything we got. There are 4 components to the Superhuman Protocol: the BMF pad, cold plunging, red light therapy, and oxygen therapy. So this here is the PEMF pad. I actually have this at my bed at home. So this goes in your bed, the machine right next to it here, you turn it on, and you literally just lay on this thing. I sleep on it every night.
PEMF stands for pulse electromagnetic field. It's actually a charge. A pulse electromagnetic field is really mimicking what we get from Mother Nature, and that's the magnetism, the low Gauss current that we get from the surface of the Earth. Remember, every cell in our body is exchanging with its outside environment. It's eliminating waste, it's repairing, it's detoxifying, it's regenerating. So if we can enhance that process, you start to begin to understand the benefits of pulse electromagnetic field for grounding.
So I wake up in the morning, the PEMF mat is in my bed, then I come right to work, and then I jump in the cold plunge. I go in at 50 degrees for 3 minutes. So when you start cold plunging, it's very hard at first. It's very mentally challenging, which I do love about it. It makes you feel incredible. It is literally my version of coffee in the morning. It's what wakes me up and gets me going and gets me excited to work out.
So the cold plunge is my drug of choice. I don't think anything makes you feel better for longer. It can actually benefit you by indirectly affecting insulin levels, by activating cold shock proteins, by turning on thermogenesis for brown fat and exchanging calories for heat, as well as increasing your mood by releasing endorphins and dopamine. You get a little bit of shiver, which actually does elevate your metabolism slightly. So you do burn some calories in a cold plunge, and it makes you feel absolutely amazing.
I'm telling you guys, it is a game changer. And I know it's hard at first to get into 50-degree water for 3 minutes, but it will change your life. Right into the stadium. Once I'm done cold plunging, then I do the oxygen therapy.
So this is called EWOT, exercise with oxygen therapy. It's based on a well-researched principle called multi-step oxygen therapy. So essentially all it is taking an oxygen concentrator and taking the air, which is 21% oxygen, concentrating it to 93 to 95% oxygen and filling a 900-liter bag full of 93 to 95% O2. You only do this for short periods of time. You don't want to adapt to oxygen, so you do it for about 10 to 12 minutes while you are mildly exercising. The reason why you do that is because you want a little bit of that perfusion pressure from the heart, that extra pressure that the heart creates when you're under mild exercise to help push that oxygen into the tissues. Remember, one of the sayings that I've coined is that the presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. If we want our bodies to repair, to regenerate, to detoxify, we want healthy levels of oxygen. So exercise with oxygen therapy has become a very popular way to heal and repair after exercise. It's an amazing way to wake up in the morning. Dana's routine is to walk or mildly jog for about 3 minutes, then do 30 seconds of intense exercise, then do 3 minutes of walking, 30 seconds of intensity, 3 minutes of walking, 30 seconds of intensity, and at about 10 and a half, 11 minutes, you've completed putting 900 liters of this oxygen through the body, and that is doing your cells good.
The next step is the red light therapy bed. I do it for 20 minutes.
Red light therapy or photobiomodulation uses infrared light and near infrared light, different wavelengths of light to actually create different effects inside the body. It's well known for reducing inflammation, improving eyesight, improving collagen, elastin, and fibrin in the skin. It's very good for empowering the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, to actually improve its metabolism. It's a great way to recover. It's the rage in athletic performance, in anti-aging and longevity. You usually use this 10 minutes a day if you use it every day, or 20 minutes 2 to 3 times a week seems to be the sweet spot. This is an incredibly therapeutic tool with very little side effects or downside. I love this. I think if I only had one biohacking device in my life, it will be a red light therapy bed.
So the last thing I do is the red light, and then that kicks off my workout. Every day that I wake up, I try to be better than I was yesterday. And I spent the last almost year and a half getting in the best shape that I could possibly get in. And now I brought in all this new equipment, and I'm looking to take it to a whole nother level in 24. Since I started taking my health seriously almost 2 years ago, my life has completely changed. I'm more active, I have more energy, I'm more productive at work, I'm more productive in life, period. I swear to God, I feel like I am 25 years old again.
That's good, right here.
And I understand when you look at me and you say, oh yeah, well you got money, you can do this and that and everything. It's not about money or not having money, it's about, well, it's about having money if you're fucking gonna build your own gym, but you guys can join a gym, and Gary can walk you through protocols that you can do. If you don't have all the equipment that I have, there's no excuse.
So we just finished a whole explanation of the Superhuman Protocol, but I want to make something really, really clear. You do not need all of this fancy, expensive equipment. Sure, if you got 120 grand lying around, I would buy that equipment before I bought a Range Rover, but most of us don't have that kind of money to spend. So let me tell you how you can do it for free. If you don't have the money for a fancy PEMF mat, then by all means, take your shoes off and touch Mother Earth. The second thing you can do if you don't want to buy an EWOT machine or exercise with oxygen therapy is learning how to do 8 minutes of breath work. I follow a Wim Hof style of breath work. You can get all of the benefits of exercise with oxygen therapy without spending a dime, just learning how to breathe properly. And then the final thing is, if you don't have the money to spring for a red light therapy bed, expose your skin to sunlight, especially first thing in the morning. There's a very special light that happens in the first 45 minutes of the day that's called first light. It helps to regulate cortisol, helps to regulate melatonin. It will do more for your circadian rhythm and to help you sleep that night than you could possibly imagine simply by exposing yourself to sunlight in the morning. Those are 3 things you can do to change the trajectory of your life that will not cost you a dime. Touch the surface of the earth, do breath work, expose your skin to sunlight, and that is just science.
So I'm sure everybody came out of the holidays, gangbusters and New Year's resolutions. And if you've fallen off already, March means that spring's coming and here comes summer. So put together your program, be consistent, get after it. I guarantee you, you start doing this, you're gonna have the best summer of your life.